Hello everybody, I'm Richard Miller. I'm with Nissan North America. I'm the Regional Product Manager for the next generation Nissan Pathfinder. Today I'd like to talk to you about the all-new Pathfinder. And as you can see from the display, from the vehicle in front of you, this is not the same generation or the same Pathfinder we've had in the past. It's a lot more aerodynamic to fit the needs of the growing family. It'll be more capable, and it'll also have more roominess in the vehicle to give the families exactly what they're looking for as they move into the next generation. Underneath the hood of this vehicle, we have a VQ35 engine with 260 horsepower, 240 foot-pounds of torque. We've matted that to the next generation Cvt transmission. Now we chose the Cvt transmission because of its great crisp acceleration performance, also a very smooth and linear acceleration, but most importantly, it gives great fuel economy, and that's really what the customers are looking for. As we move back, or you can pan across the vehicle, you can see the body lines on the vehicle are more modern, more aerodynamic, but also in the rear of the vehicle, we still have plenty of headroom and space so the people in the third row passenger can still see out of the vehicle and still feel very comfortable. As we move to the second row of seating, we have a new innovation here that I'd like to show you. This innovation came out of a focus group where people were looking for the opportunity to keep a child seat installed in the vehicle and gain access to the third row. Now, with a movement of the release arm here, the seat will slide forward, and if you look back, you can see plenty of room to access the third row. This is a Nissan innovation. It's segment exclusive for the next generation Pathfinder. You can also see it's clearly a three-row seating with first row, second row, and third row, where you can put 3 seats in the second row and 2 seats in the back in the third row. As we move to the rear of the vehicle, of course we have the auto power door. But you can see we also give room in the back for cargo. Ample storage space behind the third row while the third row is up, but also under the cargo space we have room for more storage. You can see this vehicle is equipped with our optional 13-speaker Bose audio system for premium sound and quality. Another feature that we added is that this board will stay up for you. Where we found from before, people would come in with their groceries and their items in their arms, and they had to kind of chicken wing it and put their arm under it to kind of put it in there. We made sure that this is damped to hold up so the customer can keep it in place. Now, as we move to the third row, and if you have more cargo space, you can see with just a flip, now you have more cargo space for bigger items that you might purchase that you want to carry in your vehicle, or if there's just 4 of you traveling or 5 of you traveling and you want to have more room for luggage, ample space for luggage throughout the vehicle. Now let's get inside the vehicle and take a look at some of the features inside the vehicle. We also have in the vehicle, in the meter, a driver display for the customer. They can choose what settings they would like to have. So with the push of the button on the steering wheel, they can get the information on the vehicle and what their driving range is and what their average fuel economy is. Also, since this vehicle isn't running, it's not displaying, but this would also tell you where your independent tire pressure monitoring system. This informs the customer of exactly which tire needs air pressure if it runs low. The vehicle also has the easy fill tire alert, where once filling the tire, the vehicle will honk a horn and let you know that you've put in sufficient amount of air into the tire. This screen will show the customer the difference in torque output to the front of the rear. So when you're in auto mode, you can gauge how much torque is going to the rear of the vehicle and how much is going to the front in the vehicle. Again, fuel economy range, any warnings that might be coming up. Here the driver can set what driver settings they would like to have. So as you come through, you can select your maintenance, your alarms, or your vehicle settings. In this category, you can have your welcome lights, which is your lights coming on for you. auto room lamp, your light sensitivities. If your light's off delay, so this is a case if you shut off the vehicle, how long do you want your lights to stay on? Wiper speed, I-key door lock, selective unlock and auto door unlock to allow to set, do you want this to be in shift to park or other, or with key out? And then the answer horn, and do you want the remote start on, battery saver, and exit seat slide? As you move throughout the vehicle, we also have our command center here. We have an 8-inch WVGA screen, which is 4 times better resolution than our outgoing model. We also have a very easy to use human-machine interface, or the interface switches for the customer to be able to navigate through. Right now we have the navigation information. We can also have status, which would input your fuel economy for your last trip, or your HVAC settings. We can also go through our information on the vehicle and weather information. We're here in Atlanta today, and it can tell us what our information is, or we can also use it as a touch screen. You can either use this, the control unit here, or touch screen to go through, telling us what our information, our weather information is. We also have our audio controls, HVAC controls. The Armada also comes with an air-conditioned seat. If you slide to this direction, you can now apply air-conditioned seat to the driver's seat, or on those cold days, you can apply a heated seat for when you want a little bit more warmth in the vehicle, and in the middle would be off. As we go to capability of the vehicle, the Pathfinder comes with a 2-wheel drive mode, an auto mode, and a 4-wheel drive lock mode. This is what we call the all-mode 4x4i system. Normal driving on a sunny day, you would just drive in 2-wheel drive, maximizing your fuel efficiency of your Pathfinder. You can select auto mode if you see a little bit of rain coming, or maybe some snow might be in the future. And in this condition, the vehicle will set the torque either front or rear, depending on what the demand is for the driving condition. Now, there are conditions where the customer wants to make sure that they have equal power going front to rear, so that they can maximize their traction to either go through deep snow or climb a soft hill. In that case, you slide over one time, and it'll tell you you're now in 4-wheel drive lock mode. To get out, same way, click back over, and it will unlock the system.